Mortal Kombat! Excellent. Sub-Zero. Hey, my little TCLs, this is Scorpion72. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Mezco exclusive Sub-Zero Ice version. As you know, in the video game Mortal Kombat X, which is this figure is based off of, he can make ice clones. He's adapted or had that ability since Mortal Kombat number 2. That's going way back for some of you who do remember playing this game. So this was available at San Diego Comic-Con and also in Mezco online. I believe they are now sold out of him, if I'm not mistaken. You might still be able to grab him, but I think I checked recently, or last time I checked, he was sold out. So he might have some trouble. If not, hey, I'm sure you'll be able to track him down. As you can see here, he comes in a blister card showing you all his accessories and what he comes with. Even if you look underneath, you can kind of see he comes with extra hands and stuff, which is featured on the back. They tell you alternate hands, but they don't show you all the hands he actually comes with. This is the regular figure that is available now, and the difference between that and this one here is that he does not come with the ice sword or ice hammer. Let's unleash Sub-Zero and see what he's all about. Excellent. Fight. Alright, my little TCLs, let's take a look now at Scorpion. He's out of the package and still frozen, even in this heat. Alright, so Lin Kuei here, Sub-Zero. They say he's the brother of the original Sub-Zero, which Scorpion killed. I guess he killed him during the first Mortal Kombat all those years ago. Mortal Kombat's been around for, I think, 25 years or something like that, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so this figure is done in very clear plastic, which is to represent the ice form, and it's also blue, so it's done in a clear blue plastic. And there's some bit, it looks like there's still little bits of hints of like blue shading, but in the way of like, I don't know how they did it, but it's like really clear and it gives it this icy look to it, which is really, really cool. So let's go through what it comes with. Basically it comes with 2 hands, and those hands are easy to change. But before I do that, he does come with like an ice ball, which is different from one of the other accessories he comes with the regular figure. So, but it works the same way, kind of like with the Raiden I did in my other video, and Sub-Zero. There's a little peg hole, you plug it in, and there you go. He has the ice ball, and he's ready to just, you know, throw that at his opponent, freeze them, or even if there's like a finishing move, he's done that before when he freezes his opponent and throws the ice ball. You can get him into a pretty good pose with that. Like I said, the blue, well, go through its articulation, the double jointed elbows would have been nice for him to really get that pose, along with like maybe even a half crunch, but still, nevertheless, it still looks cool. You still get a pretty decent pose. So, back to the hands. You just pop them out like this. You pop them in. They're very easy, still articulated, they're really solid. What's really cool also is that you get these 2 little ice daggers, which are also done in the same kind of clear plastic, even sometimes even more clear. So it really looks like ice, which of course, you know, it's needed for this type of character. So daggers go in the hands just like this. Very easy to hold very well. And they're also done in a little darker clear blue plastic. So it looks really cool and really neat when you have him here holding up the daggers and like he's in his ice form. This is one of his forms that he's been using since Mortal Kombat 2, where if you jump into it, you'll freeze, and it gives him an opportunity to land his attack. And depending how much life you have, he may even defeat you with that attack. So, articulation goes as follows. Heads on the ball joint, go up, down, left, right. Same thing as his shoulders on the ball joint. The uniform kind of hinders it from going any higher, so this might be the only range you can get it done, or get the range as the figure to raise his arms up. There's no bicep swivel. He has a single joint in the elbow and swivel at the elbow. He has wrist articulation, swivel also at the wrist. His waist articulation is actually underneath his uniform. It's kind of hard with this one because it's clear, but it does have a nice little twist. I thought it would be higher up, but I don't want a chance breaking it. But it is solid, so I know I probably won't break it. Just maybe loosen it up a bit. Seeing how he's all done in one straight color. All the detail from the uniform, as you saw on the back of the packaging, or if you have the original one, it's still there. Everything's there. So all they basically did was take the same sculpt and made it into clear plastic. He has swivel at the thighs, goes in and outwards, forwards. His uniform, it does kind of hinder that part, but he can pretty much get a decent amount like outwards at doing the splits. He has single joint at the knee and swivel at the knee, and he has ankle rockers, so the ankle can move all about. He's really cool. Kind of wish I gotten another one, but maybe I'll track one down a little bit later, just to do some really cool poses with him on the shelf and stuff like that. Of course, once I get the original one too, I have to track those down pretty soon before it's too late. He's been done in this ice form before by another company, Jazzwares. Unfortunately, Jazzwares is not the best quality. When they did these figures, they're very loose, very almost like fragile, as you can see, because my ice one broke, and that's with just even moving it. So I'm just going to do a little comparison of the two ice Sub-Zeros. You can see the Jazzware one is taller. There's detail in them. They made a regular version of this one. I can't remember which video game he's based off of. It might be the Annihilation, or I'm not quite sure, but this is the one they went with. As you can see, he's in clear plastic, but he has a little bit of snow on him to make it give like a frost effect. It's not as cool as this one, I have to say. I really like the Mezco one. It really looks like ice. This one kind of looks like ice also, but it just doesn't have that feel. I guess the snow on him kind of gives it that, it kind of throws it off. If they had just maybe made it clear, then it would have been cool. The other thing that's cool, since you have this one, any of the Sub-Zeros from the other companies, Jazzware or Jack Pacific, they have some ice weapons. So if you want, you can mix and match some of the ice weapons. So here you have an ice blast, which you could put in his hand, and you can make it seem like he's doing an ice blast and firing at someone. Or I guess even if you want to do a combination. First I'm going to show you this ice sword. So I know he comes with one in the regular version, but this just gives you a different version of an ice sword if you still do have any of those Mortal Kombat figures, or maybe even just the weapons. Here you go, you can give him like a variation ice sword. It's not as, it's clear, it doesn't have that blue tint to it, very like this one, but it still kind of works, just to give different range and different type of weapons you want him to form with ice, because basically he can form any weapon he wants with ice, or as far as your imagination can go. There's some, if any of you guys are customizers or use like even like the hot glue gun stuff, you can create some ice forms. Like see, here's another one here. You can kind of get them to like hold this part here like this, and you can form like I said, double elbows would have been cool for this part, but nevertheless, you know, you can do like an ice blast there. It's pretty neat. You know, play around with it a bit, and you see what you can do on your shelf, or maybe do if you have a bunch of these Sub-Zeros and stuff like that. You can all be doing something or holding a different weapon. The sky's the limit, and hey, you know what? It's all up to you. So this figure was a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive this past July. As I mentioned before, he might be sold out at the Mezco website, so you might have to track him down online, on online retailers, that is. I don't recall him being available, going to be available in stores, seeing how he was a kind of like store exclusive for Mezco. So hopefully you guys can track him down if you want to add him to your collection. As I mentioned in my other video with Raiden, Mezco's doing an amazing job with their Mortal Kombat license so far. I can't wait to see the next 3 figures and beyond. Hopefully they keep going. The main point I'm trying to make is that I want to see them dive deep into the library with these figures. Give us all range of characters. Sonya Blaze, come on, we need her. Sonya Blaze, come on. Like, she hasn't been done in the 16th form or anything like that. You know, what's lacking is a lot of the females, and Villain Sanctions, another one that comes to mind. So hopefully they go really deep and go into the core and give us like as much of these figures as they most possibly can, because I'm up for buying them all, and hopefully you guys are too. Alright, so it's Scorpion 72 with a review of the Mezco exclusive Sub-Zero Ice form. And thanks for watching. Until next time, keep playing. Fatality.